Leicester. So what made you leave there and join Braintree? Sorry, Chelmsford.
Um, there was an element of politics, an element of how do I say this politically correctly? Promises that were broken and goalposts that were moved.
I know this isn't who I think it is. The goalposts have been moved, says Lau Taylor. The same Lau Taylor that signed a 2-year contract for Charlton back in 2018, which was due to expire on the 2nd of July 2020. His job, as he says, is to put the ball in the back of the net, do whatever is necessary. Yet when lockdown struck back in 2020 and there was a 3-month gap between championship games for Charlton, unlike just about every other player in the football world, Lau Taylor chose not to extend his contract due to potentially having an injury if he were to play. But what's worse than that, there were 3 games still within his contract that he was obliged to play, but he refused to play any of these 3 games. Bear in mind, he was Charlton's best player for Talisman, and one of which, the last one in particular, was a 0-0 draw away at Cardiff. Charlton proceeded to get relegated on the final day of the season by 1 point. And yet somehow this same Lau Taylor for years after would go on multiple radio shows to try and say his side of the story. Somehow played a victim in all of this. The same Lau Taylor that was refusing to train at the beginning of the season, by the way, because he was trying to force a move to Brentford. So yeah, I think I'll spare a bit of sympathy for you, Lau, with your goalpost being moved. What a hypocrite.